staff. It's one thing when you have history against coordinators and things like that. We've played Coach P's multiple times, twice here, and then in the past where I've been. And, they got a new offense coordinator, which, we got 4 games we're going off of. So it can be tough, and we know we're going to have to make some adjustments during the game.
So Luke Falk was on that team for 6 months, whatever. Can he help you in regard to information?
I think it's hard because when you're a rookie, you're trying to make sure that you get to the building on time. You're so focused on just trying to do the things that they're asking you to do. It's just hard when you're a rookie. If we were talking about like a 5th-year, 6-year guy, then probably yeah. But I think when you're a rookie, it's just so hard. You're just trying to keep your head above water.
What do you like about him as a quarterback prospect?
What's that?
What do you like about him as a quarterback prospect?
Well, he was a guy that we brought in here. He was one of the 3 quarterbacks that we brought in. Really liked just his football mind. I thought he was, from the system he came from, the knowledge he had of that, how he knew the ins and outs of that, and kind of the way that they call plays kind of fit with what we do a little bit, where he could make some adjustments at the line of scrimmage. I really liked his anticipation. He throws on time. He's accurate. It's one of those things where he kind of reminds me of a lot of guys that I've been around in the past, and we're fired up to get him here.
And in terms of preparing for the opener, do you guys get an advantage because they don't have your video just like they don't have yours?
I think we're almost all on the same playing field. They have a little more film on at least what we've done in the past. So there's always going to be something different from both sides.
What appealed to you on Tanner McAvoy and then Brandon Bolden?
Well, that was interesting with Tanner. Just special teams guy in the past, and we're always looking to see what else we can get out of it. Guys that have special teams background, to see if we can see how much they can contribute on offense. He's had explosive plays in the past. It hasn't been a numerous amount of catches, but his average per catch is somewhere in the 20s. So he's made some explosive plays, and he's done a really good job on special teams, and that was one of the main reasons we liked him. And the fact that Bolden was available, we did everything we could to just get him here. And obviously with Danny being here and his knowledge of his background and kind of what he's all about, we felt like he was somebody. Adding him was going to be a big deal for us.
Adam, do you expect to see a lot of Derrick Henry, and what's unique about him?
Well, I'm assuming yes. I can't say for sure, but what's unique, he's fast and as big as you can get him. He is a powerful man, and it takes multiple guys to bring him down to the ground.
What does it mean to you to kick off a regular season game week prep with Ryan as your guy?
Well, it's so different than the last time because that was 2 years ago, and we were, still in that we were in the learning stage trying to figure out, how it was going to go and who we were leaning on, and there's so many little things that we were just trying to learn, and now it's, he grabs a hold of the ring, takes over practice, and he's all riled up today. I figured out a way to upset him a couple times, which is always great. So he was wired in today. It was fun going through today's the meetings, practice, all that stuff.
Why are you convinced that that he's going to be better than he was the last time he played in a regular season?
Just the reps, the experience. I know we said he missed last year, but we went through the whole spring. We had a good amount of training camp practices. He stayed so engaged throughout that whole year, which it's hard to do when you're not going to play. I know everybody will say, well, quarterbacks, well, yeah. It's not as easy as you think. He really took last year and used it to his advantage. And taking a step back and being able to watch everything, listen to everything, kind of see how guys react to certain things, and then also just listening constantly about when we're talking about plays, concepts, progressions, why we're doing things. He was able to really take it all in, and now it's processing faster for him.
You came here as a quarterback expert of sorts. So are you comfortable putting your name behind Ryan Tannehill?
Oh, yeah.
Your credit.
Yeah. I love working with him. I love how he does everything from the time he gets in the building until the time he leaves. He really has shown me a lot, especially on the practice field, how intense he is, how he treats every day like a game. He's taken a hold of this offense, and he's made it his own. There's certain things that we've never done before that we do now because of what he likes to do, and I really like the way that he's working with those group of skilled guys. I think they have good chemistry, and I think it's a good start for this season for us.
Adam, you know Ryan on a personal level, but he's been on social media trying to get fans and trying to endear himself to fans with certain videos and things like that. Have you seen that, and what do you think about him kind of trying to getting other people to get to know him?
I haven't seen any. I don't pay attention much. So, but I mean, I think there's who he is when we're at practice and in the building and things like that. I mean, a lot of people get a 3-hour snippet of who he is, and that's just during a game. And you know, I know it's a game, but at the same time, I mean, it's a business, and guys put a lot of time and effort in this thing. And I mean, when they get locked in on Sunday, man, and these guys, it becomes a different deal. It's a very competitive, and it's professionals.
Adam, with Luke Falk, you said maybe if he was a 5th or 6th year guy, you might try to get some information. Can you think of a time where that's paid off at any point in your NFL career where you've gotten information from a player who was with a former team?
No.
Have you ever tried? Have you been around where it's tried and it just hasn't worked, or it just?
Not that I remember.
And obviously, a lot of this will depend on snap counts in a game, but is it realistic ever to go more than 2 deep in terms of carries to running backs? Obviously, Kenyon and Frank will have a lot, or is it really challenging to weave in Kalen or Sonoris?
It's all about how many plays you have per game. So, you know, we've had times where you have 75 plus. Now, yeah, you get multiple guys in there, you know, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it just depends how many you have up. And when you have 50, now you're struggling to split with 2 guys. So it's all about the amount of plays, how many drives you can get, how long your series are. So the longer the drive and the more drives you have, the more chance you got to spread the ball out. We're still kind of waiting to see when, you know, how he feels as far as catching balls and stuff like that. He's doing a lot of cardio stuff. He's doing a lot of individual drill type things, you know, with our training staff. So it's just once we get the green light, then, you know, we'll go at it.
You can't get anything yet.
Not yet. I mean, we haven't tried yet, so.
Adam, how different is this September 5th from a year ago from all standpoints? It's your 3rd year, not your 2nd year. There's no hurricane bearing down on you. You've got Ryan Tannehill here.
It's still early. So.
But it's got to be like a world of difference, huh?
Well, it's nice to be able, like, really, it looks like we're going to open up at home, so that's exciting. You know, we're not traveling to Seattle. You know, we're not in LA. So I really think, I know the coaching staff's excited, the players are excited. You know, we want to get in there. We want to get it, really everything going in the right direction in this first game of, you know, moving the ball, get some 3 and outs. I mean, that's really what we want to do, get the crowd involved in it early to where now when we get to 3rd downs on defense, it's you know, the volume's getting up there because, I mean, there's been times when, you know, when the games start going our way and we're getting to those 3rd down, it makes it really hard on the opposing quarterback.
Adam, how quickly would you expect William Hayes to be able to get back to, I don't want to say mid-season form, but to like.
He'll be all right. I mean, he's been playing so long. I mean, we held him out more because we just wanted to make sure we were as close to 100% as we could get. So he's ready to go.
You know, it's clear, you know, what guys obviously are going to play for the most part Sunday. But tight end, you have some interesting options. Is AJ in your mind beyond what you anticipate your use of Gesicki and Marquise?
I mean, we'll just see how it goes. I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, I don't want to give a game plan away, but at the same time, it's the flow of the game. It's going to be like you have an idea, but things change quickly.
Guys, good? Thank you.